we have $1,000 in the Confucius Say machine. So obviously, because this is Fun Fact Slots, we are going to discuss Confucius and some of his most famous sayings. Playing Phoenix Link, so we need 6 of those things, or we need, on this one, 3 of the wisdoms. So we need 3 of the wisdoms for free spins and 6 of those Phoenix Links. And then if you don't know, this counter in the upper right-hand corner, it can hit at any time to give you a bonus. All right, so let's get into Confucius, all right? So Confucius, obviously a Chinese philosopher. Come on, 3 more. Oh. So his main teachings were about virtue and moral character. Come on. Oh, $1,000 ball. And he sort of emphasized kindness and benevolence and humanity in all relationships. Nice. He was a huge proponent of, one more. Huge proponent of like filial piety, which basically means respecting your family and your ancestors. And that's pretty common in most Chinese philosophies. Come on, missed it. He always believed in continuing education. So he was a huge proponent of life learning, always expanding your knowledge. And he also sort of stressed the importance of maintaining order and harmony in society. So that was sort of one of the guiding principles that all governments or all societies should impose. So let's get into sort of Confucius Say, right? Because that's kind of what he's mostly known for, is like, what are his sayings? So the first one is, it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Come on, oh, so close. As long as you do not stop. And I think that's sort of a universal truth for just about everything. Action is always better than inaction. You know, like General Patton used to say, a good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. And just motion is always better. In fact, for example, this YouTube channel that I'm starting here, this is not the first video, even though it's going to be the first video. I've recorded 5 videos and the audio is non-usable. So, you know, that's action is better than inaction. So for example, I waited so long to start this YouTube channel when I could have figured this out a long time ago. But yeah, so moving forward slowly is much better than standing still. Our greatest glory is not, another one of his sayings is, our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. So in conjunction with always moving forward, there's a saying called failing forward. You learn so much from your failures. I personally have had 6 failed, oh no, thank you. I personally have had 6 failed businesses, and it wasn't until my last 2 that have been successful. So I wish I hadn't failed for about 15 years. My life would have been a lot more fun when I was younger. But I will say that, you know, especially in entrepreneurship, but really in all things in life, failure is only really truly a true failure if you just don't learn from it and you don't get back up from it. So there's that. Come on. So he was kind of a, some people say he founded the golden rule. I'm not quite sure about that. But he basically says that, oh, I lost it. Do not impose on others what you do not wish for yourself. Basically, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Or the golden rule, you know, treat others as you want to be treated. Huge proponent of that. And then a gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. I think there's there's a saying, you know, basically that it doesn't matter what you say, it matters what you do. And I think that's true in a lot of things in life. And the basic gist of it is that your actions really should match your words. So if you say you're going to do something, try your best to do it. I mean, things come up, but as long as you're moving forward in sort of an honest fashion, I think that's kind of what he's getting at. Well, the session has not been going well. Come on, 2 more. Ah, so close. I might sort of conclude there. Looks like we got about 6 to 8 more spins here. Come on. Can Confucius pull us up out of this? At the end of the video, I'm also going to go over my spreadsheet of my wins and losses for the recordings. So there'll be a full running tally of all my wins and losses. So wisdom. There's that funny saying, wisdom has been chasing you your whole life, but you've always been faster. That's always a funny quote. Come on, Confucius, say, give me something. Uh-oh. And the last one. All right, well, $1,000 loaded up on the General Tso. We're gonna do some fun facts about General Tso while we play. Let's try some $25 bets. Hopefully this isn't gonna bite me too soon. All right, so. I love watching Vegas Low Roller because he always does the sound when he does it. Anyway, so the funny thing is the most famous thing in the United States that everyone knows about General Tso is General Tso's chicken at almost every Chinese restaurant. Now, before I get into the fun fact about that, most American Chinese restaurants are from people who are from, I think it's the Fuzhou region. And so a lot of the food is from that region of China. And I believe General Tso was famous in that area. Now, the funny part about the General Tso's chicken is that it's not actually named after it has nothing to do with General Tso. It's just that he was a well-respected military leader in that area from that region. It would be like if somebody from Maine, you know, the state of Maine in the United States had like, you know, some, you know, General or Colonel Chamberlain chicken after their famous Colonel Chamberlain who became General Chamberlain for the, you know, famous battle at Gettysburg. So the real fun fact and the news that, oh, come on. Oh, what would that have been? Would have been 100, 200 bucks just to start out. Oh, look at that ball. Oh man. $5,000 ball. That's a 200x. That is crazy. 200x bet. But yeah, so that's the biggest probably fact that most people don't realize that General Tso's chicken has nothing to do with General Tso. There's no record of him actually liking a chicken recipe. So there wouldn't really be any historical record of what the recipe would have been. So, all right, so some famous time periods for General Tso. He was a general in the mid to late 1800s. Come on, 3 more. And so basically he was in the Taiping Rebellion, so 1850 to 1864. He took key cities like Hangzhou, or in that region, sort of the western region, I believe. And he basically crushed that civil war for the Qing or King. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Qing. I think it might be pronounced Qing. For them in the 1800s. There was another revolt in 1862, the Dungan Revolt or Dungan Revolt. And that was a kind of a more of a Muslim uprising in northwest China. So he reclaimed sort of that whole region, the Xinjiang region. And then, come on. Oh, we need one more flag. And then he did a campaign against Yaqub Beg. And I apologize for how I'm pronouncing these names. Not too much of a linguist when it comes to Chinese stuff. So he conquered the Kashgar region, which I believe is in northwestern China or western China. And then he basically led a suppression against the Neon Rebellion in 1851 to 1868. So that's basically his accomplishments. Nothing about chicken. So it's kind of interesting that most people associate it with chicken, but it has nothing to do with chicken. Well, we've been getting smoked thus far on General Tso. Can he pull it back? Should be a line for 50 lines. Come on. Made a little profit on that spin. Come on. Man, we haven't really been close to anything. Come on. Yes. Yes. All right. We got the minor and the mini, it looks like. 3 minis. Oh, nice. So that's already looking like I'm going to need the self fast pay. All right. Another $50. Oh, we still have 4 slots left. All right. I don't know why I lost focus there for a second, but it did. All right, just a little over a hand pay. All right, $13.44. Let's have a $1,200 floor. Flag. Flag, flag. Oh. All right, a couple more spins. That's good. It's going to give us some. Oh, I thought that was a 2. All right, that should give us another spin at least. Come on. Oh, does that get another 100 out of me? That gets another 100 out of me. The machine was telling me not to go just yet. I might even go down. I reserve the right to go down to 1,000. Flag, flag. Ah. All right. 1,100. Let's go to 1,000. All right. Should be all right. 132. Okay, back up to 1,200. Can we pull off a huge victory? Let's go. Come on, General Tso. I know you can do it. All right, looks like one more spin. Oh, 2 more spins now. I thought more than that. All right, 2 more spins. 1. Come on, be there. Is that enough? It's not enough, I don't think. Nope, not enough. All right, 1,014.